This is your penultimate episode. Next week is the season finale.
I know, I actually put that in here. Great.
I'm
Thanks for stealing it. Thanks. Here's the thing. Penultimate is something I've never said before in my life, before maybe like 5 years ago. I had no idea what it meant. I always thought second to last.
That's exactly what it means. What's wrong with that? Why not anti-penultimate? That's third to last.
Anti-penultimate. Is it really?
Yeah, ENT.
I like that. Hello, and welcome to the Royal Highness podcast, where we watch George Ruby Roo Martin shows for the first time. Well, we're enhanced with cannabis products, and then we talk about them. Well, we're still enhanced with cannabis products, and we were watching The Last Kingdom on Netflix. For now, we have reached the penultimate episode of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, which we're watching. You know, we've kind of put Last Kingdom on hold so we can watch this little 6-episode thing, and this was episode 5. Let's talk about that instead of other more really, really horrifying things that are happening and being revealed in the world, because, hi, Spencer.
Hi, Eileen. I don't want to think about that other stuff.
I know. So let's talk about A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, Season 1, Episode 5, titled In the Name of the Mother, which is my rage song, my rage metal song that I like to sing at karaoke.
I think Pyromancer covered that.
Okay. This episode is 35 minutes and 41 seconds long. It was delightful.
It didn't feel like it. It felt like it was about 6 minutes long. It was, to me anyway, I thought it was action-packed and exciting and awesome and great. There were some things that made me very sad, but otherwise it was really, really cool.
Okay. HBO Max says, Dunk's metal is put to the test in the brutal trial of 7. Years earlier, Dunk finds himself drawn to the promise of a new future. And I'm like, okay, we're going to get a flashback of some sort, which we do. I didn't see it. I mean, it was TVMA, but there really wasn't much of, I mean, it was gory for sure.
Graphic violence, adult language, and adult content. So,
okay.
Someone cuts their finger or stubs their toe while having a discussion about the mortgage.
Adult content.
I really like that adult content being bills.
And how you're going to pay the water bill. Gosh, it only comes in once every 3 months. I always forget.
I usually just wait until they take it out of my tax refund.
We get a recap.
We do.
Dunk's sitting on his bucket, waiting. And we get the whole thing about how we get up to the Trial of 7 stuff. And then we see him carrying Sir Argyle again in the rain. And then
Arlen? Sir Arlen?
Yeah, Sir Arlen. And Dunk feeling sorry for himself. And we see everybody love Raymond's guys swearing to protect. I think I'm having a stroke. Hold on a second.
Cool. That's fun. We apologize for the interruption.
Well, Eileen has a stroke on air. Hold, please.
Your call is important to us. It will be answered in the order received. If you feel you've been affected by the content of this episode, please hang up and listen to a different show. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Your call is important to us. Oh, let's stop that.
God, I hate those. I hate that so much. I just want to reach through the phone and strangle that woman every time.
If it was truly important, one of you would have been there to answer the fucking phone.
Right. Stefan, what's his name? Is
Stefan Fosbury?
Right. And then he's like, luckily he couldn't follow through on his swearing to protect Dunk, so Egg knew some guys. So yeah. Woohoo.
Yeah. So it's again that mad fella, the guy who broke his leg, Lionel Baratheon, Raymond Fosbury, the squeer, Dunk, and then Baelor Targaryen.
Right.
The accuser's uncle. That's the 7.
That's the 7. So there's nothing. And we go right to Raymond and Dunk getting ready for battle. They're on their horses and they're puking.
Oh my God.
There's some adult content.
Yeah, I really hate it when people vomit on screen. I just never have enjoyed it. It is
When
part of some of my favorite fiction ever, but I am repulsed by it.
when people
So,
puke in movies and stuff?
yeah, it bothers the shit out of me.
For some reason, I thought you said when people puke on horseback. And I thought
No.
that's a
No, I
really
mean, that's
specific thing to
It's one thing to throw up on television. It's another thing to do it while you're on a horse. God damn. The nerve of these folk.
I feel bad for the horse. The horse is just going, God damn it, you got it in my mane, dude.
It's a fucking gross. That's what the horse says.
So, what is it? Baratheon says something, no man fights so fierce as a man neglected by his mother. And I went,
Yes,
"Ooh."
he's teasing Baelor for wasn't your mom's favorite. Yeah, well.
Mm.
And then he's, these fellas are also chipper about this fight. Like, some of us are not going to live. Hey, it'll be fun.
That's what they call bravado.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
acting.
more like Duncan Raymond here. I'm barfing. Shit my armor several times over. The horse is really angry.
And as I put on my armor and strap on my sword and pick up my little spiky ball on a stick and get onto horseback with my lance, knowing fuck all what I'm doing. In my head, I'm thinking, still better than Alzheimer's. All right,
Hey.
just saying. Okay.
The
So-
fight begins. Yes.
Well, no, okay, wait a minute though. We have this scene where, for some reason, well, we all know why, Dunk cannot say to Egg, I love you. So
Yeah.
what he says is, stay here, don't steal anything, and you better be here when I get back.
Or I'll send the dogs after you. And then
Right?
Egg just goes, woof.
Which
Like-
means I love you too, I
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
And
I
then
mean,
we get a title card, which was
Uh-huh.
weird. They're trying out weird shit. Like when they start the
And then
it's like we didn't get that did we get gross humor this time?
No. No.
Okay.
I mean, there were some funny things that were I thought were humorous,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
weren't like disgusting.
Right. All right. We're getting the speech before.
Yeah, the Septid's out there. If this is a little bit like if at the beginning of an MMA match, like UFC, whatever the hell number it is, they just had a rabbi come up and say, "Hey, everybody, I got a great idea. God says don't. Okay, bye." I'm going to hell for that. But,
Yeah. Well, it's been a good run, guys. It's been 2 years. I mean, longer
Cut
than we
that
ever
joke.
thought, all 6 listeners. So
cut that, just bleep the whole fucking thing. I want a 6-second
Wow.
uninterrupted tone.
Ooh.
You get my point, though.
Okay.
I
Here's
couldn't
what I'm
do a
gonna
priest
say.
joke because I didn't want to talk about Epstein stuff.
Part of he's okay. Part of me wants to paint that. I don't paint, but I just want to paint that like silhouette of them in the fog. The 7 of them, but Baratheon with his fucking antlers just fucking jesting there in the 30-pointer.
As I was flipping through Reddit after the viewing, somebody said, "Has there ever been a picture or a single frame of Game of Thrones related stuff that goes as hard as this?" And it's those 7 guys on horseback, just looking so fucking epic.
Man, I wish I could draw and paint shit.
It would just be stick horses with stick men and one guy with antlers. That'd be the whole of it.
I would make terrible art that nobody wants. Which my children would then have to deal with after I die. It's a goal. Oh man.
So anyway.
Okay, so now we've gotten into the whole fighting shit, right?
Uh-huh.
And Dunk's been stabbed during the joust. It was so hard to not empathize with every movement. And we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
I put myself in the place of the person, the main character, right? So when he got stabbed in the leg, all I could think of is how that would feel.
There's this particular episode, more than any other. Okay, let's not mince words. Dunk got his shit beat.
Oh, yeah. I said he got himself he's got his ass whooped, as they say.
This is not a casual brawl.
Mm-hmm.
He is fucked up in so many ways by the end of this. It's a miracle he can move.
Yeah, Venom took it out on him for sure.
Yeah.
So.
And it was just like, oh. And it starts right away, like you said, with the lance. We find out later that it didn't actually stab him, but it drove the mail into his skin. Which is...
You know,
so he's on a horse almost
today, and I about came unglued.
Yeah, my shoulder hurt a little bit this morning because I think I slept with my arm under my pillow, and so I was like, "Oh, that's gotta take some Excedrin for that." Also, I can't move my arm when I walk, and I'm gonna whine about it. This guy, I know he's not real, but fucking
yeah.
So he's on a horse immediately, and then I believe it was Arian came over to him with a mace and bonked him on the coconut, what my daughter calls nature's snooze button. And yeah. He'd take 2 or 3 bonks to the coconut and then face plants in the mud, and then it's dark.
Cut to young Dunk.
It would be great if the title card intercut said 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago. He was a lot shorter.
Had a bit of a growth spurt. Imagine finding new rags on short notice.
I could not figure out what he was doing to the horse.
He was stealing the shoes. He was stealing the shoes off the horse.
Did they put metal shoes on horses back then?
Yes, that's what farriers are. They've been doing it for generations. Of course, this is a fictional universe, but yeah, they've been shoeing horses since we discovered what iron was.
I know, but it seems I don't know. Okay.
They're like, oh, this one needs
lately,
manicure.
Here, this is what my daughter called me out on. Apparently, I don't know jack shit about what I'm talking about. So,
did you guys have a disagreement over the weekend?
We didn't.
Oh, she was just having a mood, huh?
We very rarely fight, but she's just calling me out. I'm like, okie dokie. So turns out the guy whose horse it is, who's lying under the horse, wakes up, or he's groaning.
I did not care for this. He almost looked animatronic in a way. That's a real fella. He was under a fake horse, but he just didn't look well at all. And he kept saying, and Dunk thought in his wisdom, why don't I just snuff the life out of him as a mercy?
Yeah.
And then his friend Rafe, we find out, who's with him, don't fucking do that. We can get the horse off him and take him back for ransom. These 2 kids try to move a 1,200-pound animal off a guy who's buried in the mud.
But then the guy, he's not looking good. And he just dies. Well, that's that. Spit spat.
Take his teeth.
So sad.
I know a witch will give you a copper for teeth. So they loot his mouth. Loot that mouth.
Then they're walking along a path like Forrest Gump and Jenny style.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they see somebody coming around the bend and they jump into the ditch and watch a dude go by on a horse.
A dude who's transporting a corpse of a knight.
Correct.
Doing what they had intended to do. I didn't recognize the sigil because I'm not a complete nerd, but it was a lamb in a chalice.
I thought it was a duck in a cup.
I'm gonna do a little tiny Google. All right, so
I have to say, when I saw the sigil, I also looked it up, and I looked up bird in a chalice.
So you all thought it was bird?
I did, but it came out that it's a lamb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Eileen's lost her fucking mind at this point.
Then I thought, was that Dunk's original shield? And I couldn't remember what Dunk's original shield looked like, and I wasn't going to go look it up.
No, the rabbit hole that I went down. So that is House Stokeworth.
Yeah.
And
Who?
House Stokeworth.
Okay.
Right. Who then took on Sir Arlen, and Sir Arlen used the chalice from their sigil and put it on his sigil and put other stuff to it. So
there's wings on it too.
So I did remember there was a chalice. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't far off because I'm like, I thought for sure there was a cup on.
So it's just kind of connecting the dots. So
okie dokie,
there
okie
you
dokie.
go. Yes.
And then for some reason, I thought, is this? Don't hate me. I said, is this the actress girl? Is this the puppeteer girl?
No.
Because didn't it look like a younger version of her?
That's initially what I thought.
Okay, good. I'm not the only one.
Maybe that explains why he was so attracted to Tansel in the future, is because he was reminded of Rafe.
That's what Mike thinks. Mike's
Clearly,
giving that the thumbs
he is
up.
If there was a way for Mike to suddenly have 18 thumbs, all of them would have been up just then.
Wow, 18.
Did you see all the?
Yeah, there was a lot of gesturing. It was.
Fella's trying to put his balls on a glass over there. It's gonna make it into the episode one way or the other. So anyway,
that's gonna be the title of the episode. Get up, parentheses, and put your balls on the glass.
It's the new track from Kanye, everybody.
Oh man.
That's gonna be isolated somehow.
All right. Where are we?
We are watching the two children walk down the road towards the King's Landing after having looted the corpses, and we watched a knight from House Stokeworth go the other direction.
Now, they get back on the road. This guy goes by. They get back on the road, and they're just chit-chatting.
Mm-hmm.
And they're talking about, how nothing ever goes away. Release the Epstein files, release all of them. Nothing ever goes away, no matter how terrible the news about other shit is. They never go away.
Yeah, okay. We haven't forgotten everybody. Okay.
Yeah, there's other things we haven't forgotten too. Renee, good, Alex, pretty. Anyhow, she says something like, don't you remember when Pudding killed somebody? Blah, blah, blah. And at that point, I didn't hear anything after that because all I heard was Pudding.
Yeah, I want to know if Pudding is somehow related to Hot Pie.
I also wrote that.
Did you?
I did. I said Flea Bottom. Hot Pie was from Flea Bottom. That's where Pudding was from.
Is everyone named after food?
Maybe in this family. Maybe they're named after their, dad's favorite thing.
That is a gentleman, Lord Casserole, and his lady wife, Bacon Bits. I don't know.
Maybe it's whatever she was craving while she was pregnant with them.
And it's you, Count Chocula.
Followed by her daughter, A&W Root Beer. Okay.
She's bubbly. Isn't it rich?
And a little foamy.
Oh,
hey,
God,
Flea Bottom. Remember Flea Bottom and Hot Pie? Best bowl of brown. Okay.
Not
then we get to go to... What's that?
Not a lot of hair in that bowl of brown. Thank God.
Not much.
So this was the worst edition of Flea Bottom we've ever seen because everyone was screaming.
It's the terrible, terrible Ren Fair. It's the worst Ren Fair ever. And, oh my God, there's a creepy guy. All right. Have you seen the show Once Upon a Time?
No.
Are you familiar with the actor who was the main character in The Full Monty?
No.
Good God.
But you know what? I have the internet right in front of me, so keep talking.
Okay. what I'm saying is this character looked almost exactly like Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time in his, like,
Okay.
Rumpelstiltskin and I'm just like, this guy's just creepy. He's just creepy and gross,
All
but
right.
he
All
gets it.
right.
He's giving them a hard time, and she pulls a sneaky and steals his booze,
Yes.
right?
Because he tries to take what they've looted from the corpses at the recent battle.
Right, because he asks, "What's in the bag?"
Rats. Well, let me
Oh.
see him. And then there's a traffic, and then he's one ale flask short at the end of this. Subsequently, Rafe and Dunk go to a metalsmith, whatever
I'm
this
singing
is.
I'm singing "Been Caught Stealing" in my head.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
That song has been stuck in my head for, like, a month now, and I am not lying about that, and it's driving me nuts.
Did you do something that you feel guilty about, Eileen?
I have not stolen anything in my entire life.
You haven't
It
been
is
caught.
a what's that?
You haven't been caught.
No, I literally
See that disappointing noise
never.
at the end?
Okay.
Yeah, they go to the smith and start like unloading all these chunks of metal, the horseshoes, some other shit,
Mhm.
in
And they're
exchange for
like, "Ooh, we've got enough." And I'm like,
enough.
"For
Were you buying a flat screen?
Pokemon cards."
Oh, that's it. Yep, that's it.
Pokemon cards and Fun Dip.
Oh, I
Mhm.
usually just throw those vanilla sticks away and dump the sugar into my mouth.
No, the best part is mixing like a oh my god.
Like a cocktail of diabetes right there in your little paper sack. Yeah,
Exactly.
that sounds
Ah,
it. Why don't you separate all the pouches from themselves so you just have one huge pouch, stir it all up, like Tony Montana that shit.
what you just snort it?
Just dump it on your desk with your big weapon and say hello to my little friend. And then just stick your face in the pile of Fun Dip. Yeah.
I just see you with those giant pixie stick straws? The ones
Yeah.
that are like 3 feet long, it's like a yard of
And the
pixie stick.
wide
No
gauge
child in the
numbers
world
too.
needs a yard of pixie stick, but man, we got him every time we went to Great Adventure. Go on, what did you say, Spencer?
I was just gonna say they're always wide gauge too. You don't
Mhm,
get a
wide
3 foot
gauge.
long pixie stick that's narrow. You get a
Right.
3 foot long pixie stick that's the size of a piece of rebar.
Yep. It's a piece of PVC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Anyway.
So this is, by the way, the point where the smith makes a comment about taking that leather goods elsewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Damon's war is over. Take that Blackfire stuff somewhere else.
What did that mean?
Well, Damon's rebellion sounds like something that we might see in the future of House of the Dragon.
Oh, right, because this is after.
Yes. Oh,
That's right.
speaking of which,
Right.
I found a really great infographic here that will help us understand the timeline a little bit better if we have a moment. Yes, we do.
Okay.
This is a little bit of info about Egg
Oh.
in terms of the timeline. Lord Tywin Lannister was his cupbearer. So you can figure,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. He is Daenerys's great grandfather,
Okay.
and also apparently Jon Snow's great grandfather. Yuck. Oh, that's right, great great grandfather. He knighted Barristan Selmy at 16. I mean, Selmy
Oh.
was a knight at 16. He is the great grandfather of Baratheon's Robert Stannis and Renly, and his third son and Lady Olenna Tyrell were betrothed. So there you go.
Wowzers.
I found that and I thought I must share that. Someone else
Huh.
who made that graphic did well to us.
And that was Egg?
Egg, yeah.
Holy
So
fuck.
he
Wowzers.
grows up to be
The
King
Mad
Shit a Turd
King.
Mountain, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh.
I think it was a different king who was mad called Aegon.
Well, I don't know.
Oh
Anyway,
no.
so she's excited because they're going to get on a boat and go far, far away. And he kind of doesn't want to go because he's afraid his mom might come back for him.
His dead mother might come looking for him. What if my mom, I mean, I know she's dead, but what if she comes back to look for me? And she goes, "How could you be so fucking stupid?" And
Right?
that I laughed out loud at. Actually.
Maybe she's a White Walker. She'll just come back. She'll be
No,
dead. It'll be weird, but
the White Walkers haven't been invented yet.
oh, right.
I'm sorry, I don't know who said that.
Yeah. And she's like, "Look, you want a family? Get a family. Make a family." And he's like, "I love you." And she's like, "I fucking love you too. What the fuck?
No,
But I'm
no,
still
I
leaving."
love you
So,
too, don't I? And I'm
yeah.
like, what the fuck kind of question is, would you still love me if I didn't have any feet? How am I supposed to respond to that? Sure, just
Feet. You know what? That would probably be the least, you know.
would you still love me if I saw this is fucking great. Two people sitting in a car. She turns to him and goes, "Would you still love me if I was a tank?" And instead of just going, "Sure," or "No," he goes,
A
"What kind of tank?"
tank?
You know, like a tank. Well, like an M1A1 Abrams? Then yeah, probably. I don't know. He's like thinking about what kind of tank.
Tank? Yeah. It's a totally just
Just I mean,
men
if
just
I was an
latch
intestinal
onto
parasite.
one thing and cannot deviate.
Yeah. So
All
they
right.
go from their under the stables hidey hole.
Right. We find out it's under the goat pen.
God,
He loves the goats because
he's
she
very
she
fond of
goes
the ghost.
and he stops to pet the goats as Gretchen seems, and I'm like, I like this kid.
Yeah, I mean, see all of the interactions he has with animals as a youth translate directly to his adult. He's like, I do love an
Oh.
animal. Oh,
Mm.
and
Especially with a little barbecue sauce.
well, time to go to Red Keep Steakhouse.
Red Keep Steakhouse.
Have you a big mug of beer?
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. What would be the special at the Red Keep Steakhouse?
Steak. And those buns with
Stag
the little
steaks.
cinnamon butter, you know,
Endless rules.
and a very large margarita, even though I'm not sure what that is.
It's just a big woman named Margarita.
Which one did you ask for, margarita? I'm here. Oh
Oh,
dear
man.
me, I don't know if I got the silver to cover this.
Oh,
So
man.
they
All
leave
right.
to go to what I assume is the like
Where you
customs
buy a
office.
boat. Yeah, it's a tavern with a you gotta know which guy to talk to.
And they go up to this very severe looking man, throw down the silver, and say 2 tickets to the Free Cities. So they plan to go over to Essos, to Bravos probably,
Hmm.
among other places.
One of the
And
oses.
one of the yeah, and dude's like, "No, here's your money back. Price is double. You can't be the only ones who want to go."
What?
The prices went up because there's so many people who want to leave, probably because of the recent war.
Oh, sure. Well, yeah, right? And
And
then
she leaves without picking up her money. I don't know if you noticed that, but it pissed me off. Did anyone else see that? No one else is in the room.
I thought she
She's,
picked it up.
I didn't see it. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but it seemed like she stormed out of there without picking up her money. And I half wanted her to go, "Ah, shit, I've left the money on the table."
Or did Dunk grab I don't know. I don't know. That didn't that I usually clock shit like that. Maybe I don't know. Anyway,
Well,
um, they get Romeo and Julieted, right?
yeah.
Basically, they get cornered and jumped in a alley.
I mean, a little side
This
path.
literally da 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 da. Da.
I want to think that Flea Bottom is basically like the Kowloon walled city. If you know what that was,
Mm-mm.
do a little Google sometime. It's
Do a little
fascinating
Google.
a fascinating study in what happens if you just let people do whatever they want.
What
It's
happens?
wild. They build wherever they want with whatever they have, and they build up and up and up. And it's just this, it's like a board cube filled with humanity and dentist's office for some reason.
What? This is
So,
crazy. Okay, what
uh,
is it called? The
it's
Calhoun?
Kowloon walled city. It's no longer there. It was part of Hong Kong at one point, and
Oh,
it was torn down, I think, in 1994, or it was started to
right,
be torn
right.
down. And it was just winding alleyways and paths and buildings on top of buildings, and no sunlight got in because it was
Right.
just huge cube of building. And there's so many, it was the most densely populated chunk of land on Earth.
I
And
do
then they're
remember
like,
hearing about that, and I remember did you ever like, it reminded me of, on a much smaller scale, if you ever watch, fuck,
I don't want to watch that show.
Gangs of New York. Gangs of New York,
Okay.
like, with when, Leonardo da Vinci or who the fuck he
Whoa!
is grutted through the like, all the catwalks and shit where people are sleeping in these rickety, just, like,
Yeah, it's a
walkways and
wherever.
shit, and yeah.
Yeah, well, the reason they tore it down was because it was interfering with flight paths
Oh,
to the
goodness.
nearby airport. Also, it was dangerous.
Us I suppose
Also,
it
it
would
was
be.
ugly. So
That too.
now it's a park.
Wow. Anyway, okay, it's the foggy, Ren Fair, and they're
Well,
getting
wait.
ready to leave.
This is where they're
Oh, this is
getting.
what this is the creepy guy just gonna I thought he was gonna try and grape Rafe. Instead, she steals
No,
his knife
don't
and
fucking
slips
say
away.
that. Ah,
What?
I hate those euphemisms. I really do.
Well, like, we can't say the other thing.
Yeah, we fucking can. We can talk about murder and disembowelment and farty poopy butts, but I can't say rape. I'm
Well, that's
sorry.
true. Okay, he was gonna
Yeah,
sexually assault her.
that's fair. Also, I did. Never mind.
She steals his knife instead. And I went, "Oh,
Slave to the algorithm. Ugh.
why did
Anyway,
you do that?" I said, "He's not gonna like that." And
and he
then
doesn't like it for about 40 seconds.
right, and, his girlfriend I went, "Well, this is definitely not the girl from the puppet theater,"
No.
because this girl, dead.
Yeah,
She
I
comes
noticed that Tansel had a noticeable lack of holes in her throat.
yeah, she did. She was pretty much alive. Pretty
Uh-huh.
well alive, very tall.
Yeah.
Um,
Taller
and
taller enough taller enough for, you know.
Dunk attacks this guy
Yeah.
and bites his neck
He's
like
chewing
a
on him.
werewolf.
Yeah. He's chomping his neck, and he's biting and chomping and snarling, and just out of nowhere, you hear, "In the name of the mother, stop hitting that boy!"
This is
It is Sir Arlen of Pennytree busting
yeah.
through a door. I'm Sir Arm's Length of Penis Tree in a drunken stupor with a longsword fights 3 men in an alleyway, and it is
Mhm.
chaos and pandemonium because not only is it an alleyway, but there's a small animal pen there. So there's
Of piggies.
piggies constantly going snork snork while all
They
this is
are going
going
to
on.
eat well.
Yeah, because there's 3 fellas who one who lost their head, another one who got posted to a beam. I don't remember what happened to the other guy, he just got killed. But boy, did he go to town, and he just kinda wandered off. He just wandered off. Didn't
Hmm,
say anything to Dunk, just wandered off. And I was like, "Wow, okay,
yeah.
that's fucked."
Well, he was drunk.
Sure, but
Yeah.
he didn't even realize why he had fought. He just kinda went, gotta
But he was
go."
a rock star, man. He was doing some Bruce Lee shit in there,
He
just, like,
was
fighting
really
3 guys. He won, took a
he
guy's head off.
fought like a
Oof.
man 20 years his junior, and, it was pretty cool. And then
Mhm.
we see Dunk pay his respects to Rafe and then go back to the understable hole to
Yeah.
shiver and be miserable and weep.
He was pretty untethered, I think.
Well, the only person that cared about him or that he cared about is now gone. Although
Mhm.
you never know when his dead mother might come back.
That's true. He decides to start following the old guy.
He is shadowing. Okay. Let's say I lived in Milwaukee and
When
I don't know, lame, lame. I just picked a Midwestern city. Let's say I lived in Milwaukee. And
okay.
I was like, I did something really awesome, and you were like, "That was really awesome." And I decided to walk to Chicago, but you were 50 feet behind me the entire way. I think I would have fucking noticed sooner.
Right. But he was drunk a lot and
Boy, he was
raging.
really drunk. I'm surprised we didn't see his dick again.
I was really worried about Dunk's leg.
Oh yeah, because he was stabbed during the brouhaha in the alleyway, and it was a nasty gash.
Yep. And you know what happens.
Sepsis.
Correct.
Didn't happen.
But basically, what's funny is Dunk's doing basically what Egg did.
Yes.
Right?
I was gonna say there was a very big rhyme here to the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
Where he like goes and picks up his sword and spins it around and plays with his horses, and I don't know what was buried next to the Sir Arlen there. There was like a mound of dirt with some rocks on it and then a helmet. Someone had died.
Well, I thought it was he was gonna try on the helmet, but he smelled it first.
He did.
And he's
It's
like,
just
nope.
like, boy, somebody had a gamey head in that one, and then put it back down on the rocks. He followed him into the woods. He's like, oh, great. He's out of sight. I can start drinking from this very, very brackish water. And then the next minute, he's puking by a tree 20 feet away. Arlen's right there playing with he was a whetstone or something? And he can't hear the kid barfing against the tree? Or did he know he was there the whole time?
I think he knew he was there the whole time.
He had to have known at some point.
Did you notice the weird photography in the one scene where we first see him like following behind? It had that weird blurry edge, blurry corners.
It did have a vignette. What was that all about? I don't know. I saw it and I thought, why does it look like he's tripping? But
yeah. Like, save that shit for when you got the 7 dudes and Baratheon with his fucking 30 pointer on his head. Come on.
Well, it's and then I shoot him there. Like little Baratheon. Eventually, one beautiful day, Arlen Pennytree gets up, gets on his horse, starts a moving, and 50 feet away at the top of a hill, here's Dunk, who just collapses on the path. So Arlen goes over to him with his canteen, shakes it at him, and goes, "Get up!"
Mm-hmm.
And then we're back.
We're back inside his helmet.
Oh. And now I have panic.
Yeah, because he's getting the shit beat out of him, as we mentioned earlier.
It's so bad. It's not
Here's
even
what I'm
a
gonna
little
say. Can I mention something here, please?
Always say everything on your mind.
I have to bring this up. After all the bullshit about his shield.
He just kind of throw it in a mud puddle, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was a little fucked up, to be fair. It was fucked up.
But it's like, after all, I thought this was going to be a bigger piece in the whole battle scene, but it's not, because he's like, I sealed it with the steel made from the wagons of the elf gods, and it was imbued with the spirit of my sister's dead horse.
Wow.
It was a good horse.
Sparky.
What was the original rhyme?
Oak and iron, or something like oak and iron.
You're my shield.
Well. Yeah, oak and iron, guard me well, otherwise I'm doomed to hell.
Okay, you ready? Okay, this is the first one I came up with.
Keep me safe when I do fight, or I shall shit my pants tonight.
That's a good one. It's almost a haiku. Not too big, not too big, not too small. Protect my chest and dick and balls. Okay. Well, that's the clear winner. This is the next one.
Wow, that's good.
Your shield's your buddy. Your shield's your pal. If you need your shield painted, find a puppet gal.
Hey.
Okay, cut that one.
Anywhere near like protect.
The first one was good.
Not too small. Protect my chest and dick and balls. That's so good. That is fucking brilliant. And I'm thrilled that you wrote that. The thing of it is, I think that the shield was mainly a means for us to get to know Tansel and Steely Pate. Steely Pate!
Steely Pate.
And
Steely Pate.
and that gave us a reason to have Steely Pate around at the end of the battle as well.
All
Because he's
right.
the armorer at Ashford, so boom. But you're right, there
So
was a lot of stink about this shield, and then it ended up being garbage.
nothing, right? Okay. So Dunk is messed the fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
And then he gets okay, I thought he got stabbed in the eye. He didn't get stabbed in the eye. He got
clouded
blunt
really.
force traumaed in the eye.
I think it was just swelled shut. I thought it was gone.
I thought so too, because I don't know, because I thought he got either got the pommel came through the visor or the stabby part. No, I think he would have died if the stabby part had come through.
Yeah, that would have. Well, I don't know. Ethelwald survived a poker to the eye, so
Yeah, but that was very controlled circumstance. This is just
yeah.
a guy stabbing. You know, he's not
Also,
gonna be like precision.
the fight is
Okay,
just
are they at first right here? I said, are they the only two left? I
No,
thought
'cause
there
there's-
wasn't anything else going on.
there's still bang and clang going on behind him.
I know, but we see that later. But isn't this right where he gets him in the groin?
No, first there's a on one man on top of the other thing, and Arian
Yeah.
gets his dagger out, and rather than have it go up under his helmet, Dunk grips the blade in his hand. And at this point, my butthole clenched shut. I was like, no, don't, owie. And then, of course, he had to pull it out. We've seen some shit in these shows we've watched together. Guys, this was the most intense fight I can remember.
It was, yeah. Yeah.
And I mean,
All right.
oh God, it was so good. It was so fucking good. So
Just watch it, listener.
Yeah, just watch. The fight was so good. The sword
both
comes out.
barely
They're
alive at
stabbing
this
and hacking at each other, and finally, somehow, he takes his helmet off, which I don't fucking understand, and he gets the upper hand on Aaron and cuts him in the groin. Now,
Yes.
I don't know that this was like a gelding wound necessarily, but it was real close to the boys.
I don't know. I think he was going for the
artery there.
Yeah.
Well,
I was
that would
gonna say
have.
the jugular. That's not it. Femoral. That's it.
Yeah, it was a brutal,
Right in the
brutal thing.
jewels.
And
At this point, now they're both barely alive. But did we hear who was it yelled, "My boy"?
that was
Was that
one of the Whoas.
the Whoas?
No, it wasn't. Was it my boy? No, that was Magar. That was.
Oh, shouting about his boy.
His son is still in combat, and everyone's like, "No, you're not getting over there. This is between those two."
Yep.
And then I was thinking about the yay came from that woman in the whatever her name is. Red, I think, is what her name is.
Red?
Yeah, one of the
That's
two
her
women.
name?
Yeah, it's real creative, isn't it?
Oh,
She's got red hair,
okay.
hasn't she?
We'll just call her Red.
Yeah, well,
It'll
what
be
do we
good
call
enough.
him then? Yellow. And most of them are brown, really.
Oh, this one's bald, but it won't always be. What
Let's
should we
call
call
him
him?
Squeaky. Always very much like an
Kevin.
egg, isn't it?
Oh.
Anyway,
All right.
there is a bit of the fight where at one point or another, Dunk gets on top of Aaron. I keep calling him Aaron. It's Arian. And starts pummeling him.
Argyle.
Yeah, he starts pummeling him like Jon Snow beating the hell out of Ramsay Bolton kind of pummeling.
Ooh, like the kid in A Christmas Story beating the crap out of
Yes.
the yellow-eyed kid.
He's beating him with his shield first, and then it's fists. He's just punching and punching and punching. And then he gets off him for some reason. I can't recall why. Was he thrown?
He yields.
No, he didn't.
He says, I
because
yield.
that happens after Dunk stumbles away and nearly dies.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
There was a point, you're right, where Dunk was straddling him, right?
Yeah.
And he had the shield, which I hadn't seen up to this point. I hadn't noticed him having it.
Oh, yeah, he had it the whole time.
Okay. So anyway, we know that you can... Didn't Tyrion cut a guy's head off with a shield in battle?
Yes, he did. Like a giant guitar pick of doom. It was awesome.
Man, I'm like, that's right. If Tyrion can cut a dude's head off with a shield, surely Dunk with his 7'4" or whatever tall he is,
The thing
right?
is,
He could
though,
do it.
the shield that Tyrion used was a kite shield, and this shield was a buckler, just enough to hold on to the arm to deflect a lance and use in hand-to-hand combat.
That's very nerdy and pretty cool. Thank you.
Thanks for recognizing my nerd. I apologize for saying that out loud to anyone.
We did we talk about the everybody shouting up, 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 up?
No, that's what happens next. He gets off,
Oh.
and Arian tells him to yield. It wasn't to I yield. He's like, yield, because Dunk is at his limit. And he kind of just stumbles away, gets down to his knees, then tips over, head in the mud. And everyone's yelling at him to get up. And it's not just Egg at this point. All the crowd, all the small folk are like, get up, get up. You don't have to get up.
No, I was wondering if my son was coming home.
I thought that was pretty great. I'm like, get up. And Eileen's like, I'm out. See ya.
I'm up. I feel it. I feel it. Get up.
Get on up. Oh, man.
Do not do. Okay. Sorry, listener. Once again, this is the episode that ended this. So
come on. That's a great
oh
song.
my god.
Just stay on the
All
scene
right.
like a sex machine. But I'm sorry. I gotta get my shit under control here.
All right. So everybody's shouting up, 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 up. Okay, Mike, I'm gonna sing something for you. I want to see if you remember it. Up, up with people you meet and wherever you go. Isn't that is that how this tune goes? I don't know if that's it or not.
Something
Do you
like
remember
that,
Up
yeah.
with People, Spencer?
Nope.
It was a singing group of fresh young folks who, now that we know more about shit that went on in all kinds of situations like this, most of them were probably somehow sexually trafficked. So yay!
Yay! Oh.
Okay. So basically he gets up and Dragon Boy's like, fuck, let me put my Groot helmet back on. Fuck.
Well, the best thing was this when they is that no, because he yields after he gets pummeled. I got it all backwards. I got
That's
it
what I
backwards.
thought. I thought I was mixed up because that's usually the case. But here, I will.
I am
yes,
terribly
this
sorry.
Is where, yeah. So see, he's like, oh fuck, here we go, and then everything is super muffled.
Yeah.
And then this is where he finally gets him on the ground. And I said, as we know, shield can be a weapon. We learned that from Tyrion in the pass of whatever the fuck it was.
That was the battle. That was a battle of the Blackwater there that he used that.
There's any men
who run away. I'm gonna fuck your corpse. That was that fight.
No, I thought it was the one on the pass where he it was his first kill and Catherine was there.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back
over by the. Here's the thing, though.
Oh, you're right. That's right. It was Caitlin. Caitlin Stark was her name.
Caitlin.
Yeah.
Did I say Catherine?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't fucking matter.
It's fine.
In the big scheme of things,
she died at a wedding.
They just download us because they forgot they subscribed to us and we're at the back of their library.
Oh, I guess I'll listen to these assholes again.
Yeah. Okay. So Dragon Boy yields.
After Dunk drags him bodily over in front of Lord Ashford, like by the foot, and then he picks him up and he's like, "Tell him!" And I thought that was great.
He's like, "I withdraw my accusation." Sir Duncan wins, of course. Yay! And Egg runs down, and Raymond's still alive, and Steely Pete is there to help.
Steely Pete.
But Beesbury died. Which one was Beesbury?
Beesbury was the one with the awful blonde mustache.
Oh, and then the guy with the
broken leg.
The one eye, did he die too?
I don't know.
Oh,
so far as I understand it, it was Beesbury. I can't remember the guy on the horse with the broken leg. If I'm on a horse, I can fight. And then the next bit, which I almost don't want to talk about because it bothered me so very much. Not because of its content, but because of who it was and under the circumstances, what had happened. So they're seeing to Dunk in some passageway off the side. Stupid, and Raymond are checking him out, and they're like, oh god, they've driven the steel from the male into his body, so we're gonna have to get him drunk and pour hot oil on it. And just then, Lord Baylor comes in. He says, "Not hot oil. Oil will kill him. You pour hot wine on it."
Mm-hmm.
And he's very quiet. And Dunk, in his state, gets up off the bench and kneels in front of him and says, "I am your man, Lord Baylor." And he says, "I need good men. The realm." He just kind of stops talking. And he's like, "Can someone help me with my helmet?"
As soon as he said, "My fingers feel like wood,"
yeah,
I said, he's got a serious spinal cord injury. That's what I thought. As soon as they take his helmet off, he's just going to go thunk.
There's also the line about my visor's cracked. He didn't have a visor. He couldn't see because the back of your head is where vision is processed.
Yes.
And so they go steal the paint, and Raymond go over, and they pull his helmet off, and they're both like, "Oh no, dude!"
Most of his head stayed in the helmet.
Yeah, the back of his head was just gone.
Yeah, it was pretty cool CGI.
Yeah, I mean, they could have done that practically. I suppose they would have had to extend his head to make it smaller. But Dunk is beside himself with grief because he got the heir to the throne killed in a stupid contest. But wow,
that's it. Do we miss anything, Mike?
I was taken by how fast Egg made it from down in the field to hand Dunk his lance to up in the stands with his uncle and all of his fine Targaryen regalia. It was
I thought he still just had the robe on.
Yeah.
But I was just like, okay.
He knows all the secret passages up to the benches, don't you know?
Apparently, yes.
He's a little scamp like the kids in Oliver.
Don't worry, kid. I'll get you up there real quick. I got a rope ladder.
Okay, Peter.
Hey, Lois, remember that time I had a rope ladder?
Did you help me put your balls on the glass?
I put my balls on the glass. That was the last time I got kicked out of that Macy's. It was a big glass. My little balls. Anyway.
Oh my god. Thank you so much for listening to this weird-ass thing we do every week. Let us know you listen. royalhighnesspod@gmail.com. We'll put the link in the description. Stay sane. Stay positive.
Stay classy, San Diego.
Stay classy, San Diego. Peace out. I want to thank our producer, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome.
And the fine folks over at Injured Nerve Productions. We can't wait to do it all again next week when it will be the finale. And then apparently we've got season 3 of House of the Dragon coming when?
Soon is what I've been told.
That's what I've been told. Soon. I think it was like March or something.
Well, we've got a couple of weeks. I mean, whenever they give us the date, we'll give you the information.
Yeah, but in the meantime, we'll jump back to the Last Kingdom and check in with Uhtred, son of Uhtred.
I'm still wet.
You're my queen.
That's the wrong show.
It's the same character.
Pretty much.
Man, you know what? I may make no sense. I may be stupid, but I love this show.
That was this particular show, this night of the Seven Kingdoms, is very, very good.
It's very good.
It's very, very good, and I'm enjoying it a tremendous amount. So I can't wait. I really can't until next Monday.
I can't wait to do it all again next week. But until then, we do love you. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Royal Highness is an Injured Nerves production. It is produced and directed by Mike Began and is available on all podcast platforms. The comments and opinions expressed here are those of the hosts and their guests and are not affiliated in any way with HBO or a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms series. If you would like to contact us, you can do so at royalhighnesspod@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. We hope you come back to listen again.